Okay, we're going to play a Doom 2 WOD called Arclight. This is actually one of my early maps. And I figured I would play through it because I was thinking of redoing it. But I'm going to see how annoying it would be to redo it. And I'm going to go through and comment on what I would like to change. And I may just never do anything with it. But I figured I'd record it. Not sure about that music. I've since come to understand that real music doesn't do too good in old school Doom. Not like it does in Doom 2016. I am fond of this initial area. I think I did pretty good on here. The lighting, someone commented that it looks like spilled milk on the red brick, and it kind of does. Of course, now I know how to change the color of dynamic lights. That probably would have been a better idea. Yeah, I'm pretty fond of this area as well. That was one of my first experiments with line portal. That's portaling to another area way over there on the right, I think. Grab an armor here. I should note that at this point, I knew nothing about 3D sectors. There is no scripting. Yep, I did not know anything about scripting or anything like that, so... I think there's a secret in here. Yep, here we go. Oh yeah, and that turns that into a... This is one of those areas where I assume that everybody who plays GZ Doom jumps. And I think most people never found that secret anyway, so it didn't really matter. Oh yeah, I remember this area. You know, so far I'm actually pretty happy with how this is looking. I'd say the encounters aren't terribly unique. Here's another area where I just assumed everybody used the jump button. In retrospect, you know, these days I don't make maps where jumping is required anymore at all. I just don't do it, because you can't assume that everybody wants to jump in a Doom map. Some mirrors going on here, and then we go into the same room, but reversed and blue. It's kind of a waste of this shells on these guys. Should be some more goodies down here. So yeah, if you don't know that you're supposed to jump, then you could assume that's a soft lock. I do believe this is another area where you need to be able to jump. Yeah, I didn't realize how over the top I went with the potential jumping areas in my original maps. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna mow down the pit scanners. Yeah, I was pretty proud of this room. I think it's good architecturally. Again, knowing nothing about 3D sectors or scripting or anything. Believe me when I tell you there'll be plenty about this that I will critique. I'm just, having not played this in, God, probably 6 months or more. Another area where you're expected to jump. You don't have to, it's just to get the chain guns. And there's a secret here that nobody ever found, too. This is not it. Secret is behind here. And I do believe you get blocked in here? You do. That's good. It's, come on. That lowers that. You get the armor, you get blocked in, have to fight the Archvile. Again, like oh, got some Hall of Mirrors. Oh, I missed that. Of course, nobody ever found the secret, so nobody ever saw that. Okay, great. Yeah, like I said before, I mean, you know, here's some critique here. I've since obviously learned to auto-align. These don't look great. Yeah, these are terrible. I'm gonna try not to toot my own horn because there's a lot wrong with this. Like, this door is still blue because this sector is blue. There's also a distinct lack of quality of life here, having to run all the way back to the beginning with the blue key. Got some goodies in here. I think anytime we put a new map out, we're really proud of it in the beginning. And it's fun to go back and play it again and see what you can critique and if you can improve it. So far, though, it's not looking like it would be really feasible for me to go back and redo this map. I'm not sure what I could really add. Clip. Believe there's a secret down there as well. Whoops. Should be able to get out of here too, I hope. Okay, good. That would have been a slight oversight. Oh, wasn't much there. Just a little bit of ammo, I guess. Yeah, I like this area. This isn't too bad. There we go in here now. A little dark in here. Going to open the door to the next area. Now this next room I could have done a little better with had I known some things about building at the time. It's not bad, but it could be better. It's very limited because of my limited knowledge at the time. That does hurt. At least I got that right. This room is an example of having to put too much load on multiple line depth events because you don't know how to script. So there's like 4 or 5 line depths right here, all right next to each other. I don't think there's any secrets in here. Now this room turns into a battle zone. See if I can get some infighting going on, it would be nice. I don't really design encounters around infighting at this point, because I don't really think about it. But it turns out it works pretty well in this situation. Plenty of goodies in here. Perhaps too much. Oh, everybody just died. Okay, great. Yeah, probably a little bit too much stuff in here. Because the fight is really not that complicated, or that difficult. Could probably have fixed that. That goes a little too far down. There's also a lighting discrepancy here. Okay, now we have a yellow key. Yeah, this could look a little better. This is a little bit basic, I think. Yeah. It's not horrible, but it's a little bit basic. Quite a few shotgunners down there. Do I have a plasma rifle? I do. Oh, here's a backpack, though it appears I already picked one up at one point. More armor? Yeah, more armor bonuses down here. Okay, that'll do it for that. Oh wow, I just ate like 4 Cacodemon fireballs. Got hung up on my own geometry. Fortunately, I had a ton of armor. Man, I get these stupid Cacodemons to spit at the Baron. There we go. Okay, get some goodies. Rockets. Well, it's secrets. Only got 1 secret left. Okay. Don't know where it is, to be honest. Yeah, the music's not terrible, but again, I've been much bigger into MIDI since making this. I feel like there might be some good stuff out here that I left in that room with the big fight. There we go, full armor. Definitely needed that. Alright, good. Now we're ready to go. So this should open the door at the end of the hall, which has some neat little tricks. Picking those up and turning around. Oh, look, there's a BFG now. Oh, we're stuck. Oh, now it's hell. Yeah, I was proud of this. And I actually did it by accident. I had no idea what I was doing. I was throwing line set portals around and that's what happened. I will say this, my original maps were a lot of copy and paste. They really were. And you can tell that here. You know, as nice as it looks, I mean, it's just the same thing over and over again. So this is going to go out into the kind of the final area. Whoops. Man, I just can't get that Revenant down. Okay, he was just about dead. at least a couple revenants out here. Oh, wow. I just ate that one, didn't I? Any goodies in here? Might be health back here. Nope. Alright. Well, better be careful. Out of rockets. Oh, geez, that was close. But he keeps firing before I come out. I didn't know they did that. I got that one. Oh, looks like I got the guy over here, too. Okay, good. Yeah, a lot of these enemies were pretty close to dead. So here's some automatic staircase BS that I had no idea how to do. Honestly, I'm surprised it turned out that good. Oh, this room. See if we can get him to blow up some hit scanners. Yeah, he's not too difficult. You give the player a wide open area to deal with him. None of my earlier maps were too difficult, I would say. I don't hate that. I'm not sure what I was going for there, but I'd probably do it a lot differently now. Okay, so that should open one of these three gates. Yeah, it opens the one in the middle. One of these opens... Right, so I guess I gotta go down here. You think I'd remember since it's my map. Oh, not this room, jeez. Yeah, I'm not particularly proud of this room. You'll see why in a second. It's a little annoying. I'd like to clear the chain gunners first. There's just a big cube thing with mancubi everywhere in all the squares. It's quite annoying. As you can see. That's the switch we need to hit. I'm not going to sit here and fuck around with it because it's annoying. You can see it from here. You can see what it looks like. Yeah, I'm not going to... That's something I would absolutely change. That entire room would go bye-bye. And that would be the end of it. So I think this opened a raised a platform out here. No, it didn't. Okay. Oh, okay. Go up here. That was probably there from the beginning. That's going to raise that. Go around here. $296 out of 309 monsters. That's surprising. I'm actually a little surprised that there's more. I'm not sure where they would be, actually. Oh, here we go. And these guys, well, you're supposed to flip all these switches out here, but I forgot to do it. You're supposed to do that first. And then you would run into these guys on the way to the Cyber Demon area. You know, that's just, you know, map, like, flow, things that you don't think about when you're new at this. Get rid of him. That's all. Still 9 monsters left. And that's the exit. Well, I'm pretty surprised that actually took me 20 minutes. I didn't think that was a very big map back when I made it. But, yeah. Yeah, just quick run through of one of my early maps. And I was thinking of redoing it, but now that I look at it, I think that the changes would be mostly aesthetic and functional, maybe. I don't know if I'd add anything to it, because it took 20 minutes to get through it already. But, yeah, we'll think about it. And thanks for watching.